Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So I thought I would do a day in my life. So right now it's 8 o'clock and I'm off to get a sports massage before I go to work because some of you may or may not know, I'm an athlete. Well, I say an athlete, that makes it sound really good. I run. I'm a track runner, and I ran on the track last night for the first time in many months because I've just been training on the grass because it's better for my injuries. But I thought I'd go to the track because I can run as part of my training group, have some company, and it's nicer. But it makes you very stiff. Well, it makes me very stiff. So I've got a sports massage booked for this morning, but I'm stuck in a load of traffic. So I'm hoping I'm going to get there on time. So yeah, that is what I'm doing now. And then so hopefully I'll be able to take you through my day with me in, a day in my life, anorexia recovery, what I eat. So yeah, hope you enjoy the video. And I've packed my breakfast in my bag. I've got a protein bar. I really quite enjoy protein bars at the moment. And it's just, it's easy to have on the go, just grab it and go. And it's made me think that, it's so nice. It is so nice now to have the freedom and flexibility with food to just, pick something up and have it on the go and not have to meticulously plan or think about, what I'm going to eat, when I'm going to eat it. I mean, when I was discharged from my last admission, which was in 2011, and I went back to university, I stayed living at home and would commute. And when I first started going back, I had to be there for like 8:30 in the morning, and it was about a 3-hour car journey. So I'd get up at like 4:30 to sit and eat my breakfast of Weetabix before I went at 5 o'clock in the morning. And I think, God, how that was because I had to be so rigid and regimental in my eating habits. I couldn't deviate. I was scared to deviate. It was I have to eat this food, whatever. So now to reflect on, I'm busy, I'm just grabbing a protein bar and I'm off, to having to get up at 4:30 in the morning to eat a bowl of Weetabix before I go out. It's a good place to be in the, the flexibility that has come with that. And I've only been able to get to this point where I'm at now, I suppose, where food has become so much more flexible, by making myself do it, challenging yourself, sitting with the anxiety when you do it, and then you learn that actually that's okay. You don't have to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to eat your breakfast. You can. I've arrived. I've parked up with plenty of time, so that's good. So yeah, I'm gonna head in to have my sports massage. I might actually eat my protein bar quickly before I go in, and yeah, then I will be off to work after that. My massage is done and now I am on my way into work. So yeah, I've actually got a bit of a quieter day today because often I do talks and presentations to like universities, schools, businesses about my experiences of eating disorders, generally just raising awareness and understanding, and so I often will have those sorts of things to do as well. But today I haven't. I've actually got one tomorrow. I'm doing it to some sports science university students in the evening, actually 7 to 8 o'clock, online. But yeah, I haven't got one of those today, so today is just a plain and simple day. And I'm stuck behind this bloody car going really slowly. It's a 50-mile-an-hour speed limit, and I'm currently going at 35, and it's very irritating. And I don't know if I ever, said, sorry, the light is not very good because I've got the sun shining in, but I work in admin for my local hospital, so that is where I am heading off to work now. So I'm now on my way into work. I've had to put my hat on because it's cold, and as you can see, I'll just turn my camera around. My walk from where I park my car to work involves walking through a graveyard. So you see, and some of these people, the poor people who have all died, that some of them have died so long ago, but it's quite a nice walk into work. As you can see, it's all like countryside, and it's about a 10 to 15 minute walk, so it's quite convenient. I'm now on my way back from work, and my hat's off because the office is so hot and stuffy. But anyway, I'm walking back through the graveyard, and you know how I said the graves are really old? Well, like that one, the person was born in 1864. That's how old these gravestones are. So, back in my car on my way driving home, and it's made me think that actually this video is really boring because my day-to-day life is actually quite boring. But then I think it's actually important to show this because often I've found on YouTube and with like anorexia recovery vlogs, so much of them, well, are all about, fear food challenges, doing this, doing that, doing the exciting things that the eating disorder had stopped you being able to do before. But actually, most of the time in anorexia recovery, it is just about being able to get on with day-to-day life, and that, that can be boring. That, it's about going to work if you're able to, and, doing things like that. It is not full of, going out for meals and challenging yourself to all these different foods. It is just a bit plain and boring. And actually, to get to the point where you can live a normal day-to-day life and manage, and manage the eating disorder in the background, I think, is a really good point to be able to get to, where life does just become more normal and getting on with daily things and day-to-day life. But yeah, anyway, that was just my thought, that this is going to be a bit of a boring vlog, so I do apologise for that. But yeah, anyway, I'm on my way home and I've got my weight training to do when I get home. That's my training program for today. I'm actually on a recovery week this week, so my training has eased off a little bit, which is quite nice. But I also wanted to say here that me, being a runner, training, it's nothing to do with the eating disorder. That is something I'm really positive about. My training, my athletics is, nothing at all to do with burning calories, wanting to lose weight, and actually my athletics helps to keep me well, and actually give me a reason and a motivation to continue to fight in recovery, rather than give in to it. So actually, that has been a big positive for me. So, I apologise if this is triggering you, in terms of me talking about my training and my exercise. But yeah, I just wanted to say that it's done in a completely non-eating disorder way. And so yeah, that is what I'm going to be doing when I get home, my weight training, trying to get stronger, build more muscle so that I can run faster. I am now home and changed into my gym attire and ready to go and do my weight training, which I do at home because I've got all the equipment here that I need. My weights session is done and I am now very warm and sweaty, and I'm going to have a quick intake of protein because I always do that when I finish my weights because it's good for the muscle growth and repair. So I'm going to go and have a quick bit of protein. It's a protein drink. Here is my protein drink. It's very, very yummy. So I've had a quick wash and put my pyjamas on. I haven't washed my hair. As you can see, it's very greasy, but that's a job for tomorrow because I can't be bothered to do that now. But yeah, my protein drink, Ensure. Some of you may be aware of Ensure. It's very commonly used in the, for people with eating disorders as like a meal replacement drink. And I like Ensures were a staple part of my diet for like over 10 years. I had it every day, but I haven't had it every day I haven't had it Ensure. It was on my prescription. I got it from the doctor. I don't even know if you can buy it. You probably can, but I stopped having it a few years ago. But then when I was looking for a protein drink, I found Ensure protein in the shops, and I was like, oh wow, because I used to really like Ensure, the chocolate flavour, and to find this Ensure protein drink in the shops, I was like, this is amazing, and I really like it. So I now have that all the time, but not as a meal replacement drink or anything how I used to have it to try and get my calories up, because I eat normally, much more normally now. I eat a normal diet, so I don't need Ensure and as a meal replacement and to get my calories up. But as a protein drink, I was going to have a protein drink anyway, and it just so happened that I found this Ensure protein, and it is lovely. But yeah, I'm now going to go downstairs, get my dinner out the freezer so it can defrost, and have something to eat. And I'm going to have some crackers and cottage cheese and some beetroot because I love beetroot. And I've got some work to do on my computer for my presentation tomorrow evening. Yep, and then I'll get my dinner ready. Here is the freezer full of food, and I'm going to go for whatever's on first, which is this pork. It's a pork casserole that my mum will have made and frozen for me. So that'll be my dinner, pork casserole and vegetables. So here is my snack, my crackers and cottage cheese and beetroot with some extra crackers and a poppadom, which I had to break up because it was too big. But it's not, measured or portioned. It's just I put the cottage cheese on my crackers. I have extra crackers because I fancy them, and a poppadom because I fancy that. And yeah, so getting the protein in. So I'm going to have this while I work on my presentation for tomorrow.